guys, welcome back. So today I'm just gonna put on a full face of makeup. That's what I'm doing today. I don't have any specific subject that I want to talk about or any specific products that I'm dying to use, well, except for one. I am going to go ahead and use my McGrath Decadence palette today that I've had forever and forever and never used, but I said I'm gonna go ahead and bust it out and use today, so you guys gonna go on that ride with me using my McGrath palette today. Now, part of the reason I'm gonna go ahead and put some lotion on my hands, because I hate, does anybody else look back at their videos and be like, dang, I should put some lotion on my hands? Like, girl, look at them ashy knuckles. Anyway, I'm gonna try not to have ashy knuckles today, okay? So let me just go ahead and start out this video by just saying thank you so much for clicking on my video. If you are a regular watcher of mine and hopefully a subscriber of mine, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart, because I really do appreciate all of the love, all of the views, people that come back video after video and just give me so much love, tell me how they feel about things, you know, like that palette was whack, you know, that foundation was too dark or whatever, or it was a gorgeous look, KK. Just whatever it is that you guys have to share with me, I appreciate it. I do love it. Now that my knuckles ain't ashy no more, I'm good. But yes, I do love and appreciate all of you guys. If you are new to my channel, this is your first time clicking on one of my videos, thank you. Hopefully you enjoy a bit of a quirky type personality. I could be a little, you know, rambunctious sometimes because I'm just me. That's all I can give you is me. So anywho, thank you guys so much. Oh, and I do say anywho a lot. I don't know why. That's just a part of my vocabulary. So if you don't like the word anywho, I'm sorry, because it just comes out. I don't try to say it. So I'm gonna go ahead and just jump right in. I don't even really know. Do I have a topic I want to talk about? Well, I'll just start by saying I'm going in with my e.l.f. eyebrow liner and pomade here. And another thing about me, I can't see very well even with my contacts in, so sometimes you'll get the name or color of a product, sometimes you won't. But this is the e.l.f. Espresso eyebrow gel and liner, so I'm just going to go ahead and do my eyebrows right quick. Now, I'm not one that has those perfectly precise eyebrows. Some of these YouTubers and beauty gurus that I'll be watching, friends of mine that I'll be watching as well, eyebrows just be perfect, just be perfectly on point and aligned. And look, I'm just trying to help fill in what God gave me, so I have something to frame my eye look. So yeah, that's one thing that I don't really stress over, and it is what it is. But yeah, I know it's like I be looking at some of the beauty channels that I watch and just loving the makeup and loving the tutorial and stuff, and they put them eyebrows on and they just be on point, and I be like, really though? So look, y'all, I do the best I can, okay? I do the best I can with what God gave me and with the skills that I have. Now look, I am not an MUA. I am not a makeup artist by any means. I'm no professional. I'm just a makeup lover, a beauty lover in general. I love makeup. My weakness is eyeshadow palettes, blush, and that's about it. I like a good highlighter, but you know, it's not like they give me that warm, tingly feeling inside. But a beautiful eyeshadow palette, yeah, I definitely get warm and tingly looking at just all the beautiful colors. I think I just have an artistic spirit, hence probably why I have art all over my body as well. but I just kind of have an artistic spirit. I love art. I love different expressions of art. And so, you know, I'm here for it. I'm with it. And because of that, because I'm so into makeup, so into beauty products and things like that, I have developed a bit of what could be described as an addiction. I don't know. I mean, I don't know though. I really, honestly, I think I've kind of learned my limitations as far as, okay, you know what, you need to chill out. Because right now I'm in extreme chill out mode when it comes to buying makeup and all the new stuff that comes out and everything. I'm in extreme chill mode right now, you guys. I have been doing so good. All of these new holiday things that are coming out, the holiday palettes, the holiday this, that, and the third, you know, all the different sales and stuff. I've been doing real good. And what is helping me to do so good is the simple fact that I come into my beauty space and I just say, you know what? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I have so much stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and use my Wet n Wild concealer to clean up my eyebrows a little bit underneath and on top. Yeah, I come into my beauty space and I'm just like, you know what? This is ridiculous. Okay, you do not need to buy another eyeshadow palette. What about the 150 you already have that you don't use? So that's kind of been helping me to stay on track and just not go crazy with buying all the new stuff. And then when I do feel like I'm just going crazy because I really want to buy a new makeup item or whatever, I'm trying to focus a lot more on skincare. So I will kind of, you know, just kind of check out and see what's going on with the different brands and what kind of skincare I can get, especially from e.l.f. because, you know, you can shop at e.l.f. and it's like get a whole plethora of stuff for like $25. And, you know, e.l.f. has some really nice products to try. So yeah, I've just kind of been trying to lean more towards some more affordable items, as well as focusing on skincare, just to kind of get me through this phase of low buy. Is anybody else going through a low buy phase right now and having a hard time not buying everything during this shop till you drop season? I mean, like the new Pat McGrath palettes, I'm just like, oh my gosh, they're so freaking gorgeous. And then I'm like, you know what, child, you don't even use the ones that you have, you know, which is so true. I don't even use the Pat McGrath palettes that I already have. So it's like, what am I doing? You know, like, what am I doing? Like, girl, at least use the ones you have before you buy the newest ones. So that's kind of where I'm at right now, trying to put myself in check when it comes to just spending so much money on something that I consider really a hobby. Doing this YouTube thing, I love it. It's great. You know, I was so happy when I was able to become monetized, because, you know, it's like you work hard and it's like, wow, I can earn money from this. But trust me, the YouTubers already know, but anybody that's not a YouTuber, it's not the money. It's like, could I even buy one palette with the money that I make each month? You know, maybe a moderate palette, you know, at this stage in my YouTube career. But I definitely started YouTube as a hobby, not as a job. So just the fact that I can make a little change or a few dollars here and there is very nice, but it definitely does not pay for my hobby, my makeup loving hobby at all. Not by any means. Okay, y'all, as good as it gets for now. But, you know, it's just one of those things. So I don't know if anybody else is kind of going through that, you know, with overload and being overwhelmed by all of the new releases. I definitely, let me just go ahead and moisturize my face. I'm going to use this little sample from Sunday Riley that I got It says Title on here, so I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, but I used it once and I really like it. It's very moisturizing. Now, with all that being said, just me deciding to use my Pat McGrath palette today has a lot to do with the fact that I'm sitting here and I'm looking at all these videos and new stuff coming out, and it's like, I want to use a Pat McGrath palette too. You know, it's like, okay, mine ain't new, but you know what? I want to use mine too. So, did anybody else hear about that Sunday Riley thing where they said that they had employees like writing positive reviews and stuff on websites for them? Fraudulent positive reviews. I don't know, y'all ain't heard that from me. Okay, I just heard that. I think I was watching Jen Love's reviews, and she really goes into depth with getting like different information about makeup and stuff like that. So I think I was checking her out, and she mentioned that in her latest video in makeup news, what's up in makeup, and I was like, oh, really? Okay. Got these ex-employees snitching. But then when you get information like that from an ex-employee, it's kind of like, you got to give them the side eye, because, you know, they could have got fired for whatever reason. You never know. They could have got fired or something. They could be disgruntled and just making stuff up. Who knows? Now, I saw on Instagram, I'm going ahead and use my Tatcha. This is the Tatcha primer. Now, I'm gonna use this on my eyelids. I saw a little Instagram story from, I don't know if it was the founder or creator of this Tatcha primer, but she was saying, yeah, people don't know you can use it as an eyeshadow primer and not just a face primer, which makes sense, because if you using it on your face as a primer, why wouldn't you be able to use it on your eyelid as a primer for eyeshadow, right? I mean, it's all makeup, so it honestly makes sense to me. So anyways, I'm going to use this Tatcha primer for the first time as a primer on my eyelid, like she said I could do, and see what happens. Okay, I don't think it will really make that big of a difference in my eyeshadow look today, because I'm using these Pat McGrath shadows, which are, you know, the best shadows in the world according to everybody. So yeah, I don't think it's gonna make that much of a difference as far as the application or staying power or whatever. So I think what I'm gonna do, just to use as a transition, I'm gonna go into my Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette, and I'm going to use Rustic. I'm gonna use Rustic as like a little light transition shade on my lid. Okay, yeah, just a simple wash on my lid. Very nice. You know, but like I was saying, I'm really going to try and do something really dark and smoky today, you guys, because I really want to go into this beautiful dark blue shade here. So I'm going to go into that and just put that all over my lid. But what I was saying was, you know, just as a YouTuber, especially one with a beauty channel, a lot of times you can get caught up in FOMO. And if you don't really know what FOMO is the fear of missing out. And when you see all of these new beautiful beauty and makeup products coming out, and you really want to showcase all of that stuff on your channel, you know, it's like, I want to share with you guys all the new stuff that's coming out. I want to show you guys all the beautiful new makeup, you know, that's out there for you guys to try out or pick up, or, you know, just to keep you in the know. Oh, that color is gorgeous. Of what's out there, but it's just not feasible. You know, it's really not, unless I hit this Mega Millions jackpot that's like, what, 600 million right now. I bought a ticket the other day when nobody won, and I think it went up again. I don't know if anybody won this last time that it went up again. I'm not sure, but oh, this color is gorgeous, you guys. Isn't that pretty? I'm trying not to go up too high, but yeah, I don't know if anybody won on this last drawing, but if not, trust and believe your girl's gonna go get her tickets, okay? Because that's a lot of money. You know, that's a lot of money, I know. And one thing, if I won that Mega Millions, my family would be happy because I'm a giver, you know, and that's a lot of money. You know, I couldn't possibly spend all that money in my lifetime, my kids' lifetime, their kids' lifetime. But you know, eventually you're gonna get that one generation of kids that's just gonna act a fool and completely spend all of the money that you won 100 years ago and been passing down from generation to generation. There's that one generation that's gonna blow it. But yeah, it's like we go through this thing of FOMO, you know, like, oh my gosh, you know, I want to be able to share all of the hot new makeup items with everybody, but you know, I can't do it. I love y'all, but I can't do it. I'm not gonna do it. Okay, so I'm just gonna go in this color. Oh my gosh, I'm dying. I'm living for it. Dying and living at the same time, y'all. I'm going to get a smudger brush, if I can find one. Yeah, a little smudger brush, and just try and smudge out the edges some with, and let's hope and pray that it doesn't go too crazy. Ooh, yes, Mama Pat, yes. Here for it. I always say, hey, I cringe thinking about the price of these Pat McGrath palettes, but you know, I know the quality is phenomenal. I know it is. You know, that's just what we do to convince ourselves that we don't need it. That, you know, it's okay. It ain't all that. It ain't bomb like that. Like $125. It ain't all that, okay? Yes, it is. I'm sorry, but yes, it is. Now, y'all know I have experience using the cheapest of cheapest palettes as well as the nice expensive palettes, and trust me, there is a difference. But it's my goal in life, well, in beauty life, to be able to find different makeup options, palettes, whatnot, that, you know, people that couldn't possibly afford $125 for an eyeshadow palette can use, you know. That is my goal. So that's why I do go ahead and pick up and try out the lesser expensive palettes and stuff for you guys, because you know, everybody can't do the Pat McGrath thing, you know, and I get it. Hell, I can't. You know, it's like, shoot. Okay, so now that I look like a blue raccoon, I'm gonna go ahead and brighten my inner corner just a little bit. So I'm going to go into this gorgeous like silver type shadow right here and just put a little bit of that in my inner corner. But yeah, I definitely experience FOMO because I have a beauty channel. But I have learned to ignore FOMO because, for one, I have enough makeup to make 1 million makeup videos, and for two, I can enjoy watching my fellow YouTubers and beauty channels try the makeup out and enjoy it, and I can just live vicariously through them. So, and also in just learning how to discipline myself, you know, because at one point it's like I didn't have any discipline when it came to just buying makeup. Anything new that came out, and it was just like, oh, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. Not knowing the quality of it, not knowing if I actually would really like the product. It was just like, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. And I'm not like that anymore. So hopefully you guys will enjoy the different makeup looks that I come up with a lot of my existing palettes. Now, it's not to say that if something comes out and I just feel like, oh my gosh, I have to have it, I have to have it, that I'm not gonna buy it, because trust and believe, I am gonna buy it. But just buying everything just because it's new is not something that I am doing anymore. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put on some eyeliner. I think I'm going to use my Wet n Wild liquid eyeliner. I've been using my Pretty Vulgar gel eyeliner quite a bit, so I'm just going to go ahead and use my liquid eyeliner right quick, and then I'll move on to my face. Okay, so now that I have my eyeliner done, I'm also going to use this Tatcha primer on my face as my face primer today. Now, I've been using this sample like savoring this sample forever, you guys. And my homegirl Lily, she was like, I guess she got sick of me savoring this sample. She was like, girl, you know what? And she actually sent me a whole new Tatcha primer that I can use, because I guess she's like, look, I'm tired of watching you hold on to that little baby sample, so just go and use your little sample, because now you have a whole new Tatcha to use. So thank you, Lily. Yeah, so anyway, that was just so sweet of her, and I love her to death. Thank you, Lily, for hooking your girl up, okay? Because this Tatcha primer ain't no joke. It's bomb. Okay, and for foundation, I haven't used this foundation in so long. This is the Maybelline Matte Poreless Foundation. This was like my holy grail ride or die when it first came out, and it's been so many new foundations coming out that I haven't circled back around to this, but we gonna use this today, y'all. A nice good old-fashioned drugstore foundation, and I'm in the color 360, just in case you're curious. Yeah, this foundation is like my perfect shade. Y'all, there has been so much drama on YouTube, okay? And I'm not just talking about the beauty community, okay? That nonsense has just gotten out of hand to where I don't even care no more. You know, because I'm like, look, it don't affect me, because I sure enough ain't getting no paycheck from them or anybody else to care about their drama. But ooh, you know what, y'all? I miss this foundation. You guys ever go back to a foundation that you haven't used in a long time and you be like, oh, I miss it. I miss this foundation, y'all. Shoot, I'm gonna have to give Maybelline another run, okay? I tried that Super Stay Stick foundation not too long ago, and I wasn't really feeling it. It's not a bad foundation stick, but I think I'm just not really the stick type. And not only that, it wasn't like matte to me, you know. It just never got matte, and it's like even after I powdered and all that stuff, it seemed like it just still stayed what I would consider greasy. You know, to me there's a difference between dewy and greasy, and I felt like it was just greasy looking on me. But you know, that's the thing, it's like every foundation is not going to work the same for everybody. Every makeup product is not going to, you know, be the holy grail for everybody. Just because it's bomb for you doesn't mean it's going to be bomb for me, and vice versa. There are plenty of products, even palettes and stuff, that I use that I'm willing to work with, and I'm willing to make it work, and it works for me, and other people will be like, girl, that's garbage. You know, my homegirl Bridget, it's so funny, we talk about different stuff all the time, you know, when it comes to makeup, and it'd be something and I'll be like, girl, that's trash. It should be like, that's my favorite, I love it, it's bomb, you know. And vice versa, I'll be like, girl, I love it to death, and she'd be like, girl, that is garbage. So people just have different preferences, different opinions, different products that they like. So I'm going in with this Smashbox Studio Skin 24-hour concealer, and you know, it's okay. It's okay. It's so funny when I watch these different, you know, YouTubers or different channels and stuff, where it's like somebody has an opinion about a product, and it's like somebody else wants to just rip them to shreds just because they have a difference of opinion. I mean, you know, sometimes it can be a little entertaining, and it's like, oh, that's crazy, you know, did you see that? And then other times it's like, okay, this has gotten out of hand. You know, this is just ridiculous. People are entitled to their opinions. Somebody might like a product and somebody else might hate it. And both people can be totally right. You know, it's like you have your own opinion of what you like, what you think is good or what you don't think is good. And just because you say it don't make it fact, you know? It's like, just because I say I like something or I don't like something does not make it fact. It just means that either I liked it or I didn't like it. Because for one, not only do people have different preferences, people have different skin types. So, you know, what works for one person might not work for another person. So I find it funny when people just kind of express their opinions or feel differently about something, and you know, people just want to attack them. Now I'm using my Fenty Beauty Matchstick in Espresso, but people just want to attack them because they have a difference of opinion. Now granted, yeah, some people can be like total jerks about products. You know, it's like you can give your opinion without being a total jerk, I think. You know, I don't think it's necessary to just say, oh my goodness, this is the worst product in the world, because it's not. You know, it's really not. You know, I don't know. That's just my opinion. You know, and just like everybody else, I'm entitled to my opinion. And you know, it can be scary having an opinion on YouTube, social media, whatever, because, boy, I tell you, people just love ripping other people to shreds. And it's like, really? Like, come on now, chill out. It's just makeup. It really is just makeup. So that's just my 2 cents on that. You know, what made me think about that was the whole Emily Noel, Tati, Kiki Chanel situation. You know, it's like, I saw Kiki Chanel's emergency review before I even watched Tati's review of Emily Noel's palette. And when I saw Kiki's video, I was like, dang, you know, like Tati went in like that. She just, you know, ripped it to shreds and da 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 da. And you guys know I purchased the Emily Noel palette and I like it. I like the palette. I think for what it is, it's perfectly fine. I'm gonna go in with my collab powder and just set. But I like the palette. Yeah, no, it's not a Pat McGrath palette. No, it's not. But is it a nice palette? Yes, it is. When I saw Kiki Chanel's video, you know, just kind of really going in on Tati for the review that she gave, I was like, dang, you know, well, let me go check out Tati's video and see what happened. And, you know, even though I am subscribed to Tati, I don't watch every one of her videos. I don't watch her regularly like that, even though I'm subscribed to her. Now, when I watched Tati's video, it just looked like a video to me where she didn't really care for the product. Now, you know, and mind you, like I said, I'm not a huge Tati fan. I just watch her every now and then because she does a lot of videos talking about drugstore stuff. But I was like, okay, well, she didn't like the palette. You know, it didn't work for her. Maybe that wasn't her usual style of applying makeup. Maybe she could have done it a different way and it would have worked out better. I mean, isn't that all of us? I've had very, very bad makeup days where it's like, dang, I shouldn't have put that on like that because that looks crazy. You know, we all do. We all do. You know, I guess Kiki just felt really, really passionately about Tati's video and felt like it was just out of line. Me personally, you know, maybe Tati was throwing a little shade and maybe she shouldn't have said, y'all look, I'm sweating. It's hot in here, but I'm not turning the AC on because I don't want to hear it in my video. You know, but maybe she shouldn't have said that Emily should have done a collab with ColourPop instead. I mean, maybe that was a little out of line. But as far as her giving her opinion about the palette and how it worked for her, I mean, you know, that's her business. You know, it didn't affect my thoughts on it one way or another. If I want to try a palette, I'm gonna try it. If I want to buy a palette, I'm gonna buy it. So, you know, but I guess, like I said, I guess Kiki Chanel felt some type of way about it and felt like she needed to respond to it, and then it just got totally out of control. And it sucks, I think, for Emily Noel, because she's like, dang, you know, this is my first collab, and I just wanted to either have people love it. If you don't like it, that's perfectly fine. You don't have to, but you know, this is my palette and I hope you like it. And you know, Emily Noel, she's just the sweetest little thing. So I felt bad for her having to be in the middle of all of that drama. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with my Fit Me powder and powder up. But yeah, I'm just like, po thing. So hopefully that didn't keep her up at night or stress her out too much, because you know, I couldn't imagine having my name like all over YouTube, enthralled in a bunch of drama that I ain't got nothing to do with, you know, that I didn't start, that I didn't create, that I'm not even cool with. I really would hate to have to deal with that. So you know, I felt for her, and hopefully it didn't, you know, cause her too much stress and headache and everything, just knowing that that was going on. But I mean, although I think it was very nice, very cool of Kiki Chanel to take up for her, but I kind of have a feeling she didn't like Tati before Tati even did that that review, to be honest with you. I think she might not have liked her already. So anyway, okay, so you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and finish. I'm gonna smoke out under my eyes and put on some mascara. Okay, so now I think I'm gonna go ahead and use my Double Decker Lashes mascara. I haven't used this in a while. I've been using my It Cosmetics ever since I got it in my BoxyCharm this month, so I'm gonna switch it up. Now, some of you guys that watch me regularly, you might be like, oh, well, how come I never wear false lashes? And it's for a few reasons. First off, I love false lashes, so don't think that it's because I don't like false lashes or how they look on other people and stuff, because I do. I actually really love the way they look. This mascara is getting a little clumpy. I think it's drying out. But I do. I love the way that they look. A little more light, you guys. I love the way that they look, but my eyelashes are a bit unruly. It never fails. Every time I try to put on false lashes, I get glue in my eye. And anybody who's ever gotten eyelash glue in their eye or all over their contacts will understand why that's not cool. So that's why I just kind of skip on the false lashes. I don't feel like I need them. I wouldn't wear them in my everyday life anyway. If I was one that just, you know, wore makeup every day on GP, which I'm not, I wouldn't wear them anyway. So I just give you looks without false lashes. I feel like there are probably a lot of people out there that also do not wear false lashes or don't want to bother with them. So I try to give you looks without them. Every blue moon I'll start, you know, I'll feel a little fancy, or I'll feel like, oh, you know what? Let me go ahead and try this again. And I always regret it. I've never in my life put on false lashes and didn't regret it. So yeah. Okay, it's time for blush. What kind of blush should we do today, you guys? Something red. Maybe I'll do a mixture. I'm gonna go into my Saharan Blush 1 volume from Juvia's Place, and she has this really deep, pretty red shade in here. Yeah, I'm gonna use that. Ooh, y'all see that pigment? You gotta be careful with with these blushes, cause girl, it's pretty though, ain't it? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use a highlight out of here too. I'm gonna use Zara, this pretty gold highlight. Ooh, that is gold. Now I'm just going to line my lips with this brown lip liner. And I'm going to take this Lime Crime lipstick in the color Buffy. And I'm going to go over that with my Fenty Lip Balm lip gloss. guess I said all of that to say, you guys, just try to stay positive, try to stay focused on yourself. Don't worry so much about the negative or different things that other people might have to say about you or their opinions of you, because there's only one opinion that matters, and that is God's. Okay, so you know, just try to stay away from the dumb stuff. Try not to focus on it, and just remember, you know, everyone has an opinion and everyone is not required to have the same opinion as you. So that's it, you guys. Thanks so much for watching. If you like my video, please hit like, go ahead and subscribe if you like it, girl. And I will see you in the next one. Toodles.